Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another vlog. It's currently 3:30 p.m. It's actually after work now. I just got off of the clock and I'm bringing you guys along with me for a little after work vlog. I've been meaning to bring you guys along with me for my work days like I have for the past few months, honestly, but to be completely transparent, I feel like I've been so go at work lately. There's been a lot of tasks on my plate. We're currently in like team transitions right now, looking for someone new on our team. And so there's been a lot to get done and I just feel kind of overwhelmed picking up the camera during it. Don't you worry, hopefully soon enough my days won't be as jam-packed as they have been. Today was a pretty good work day. I feel like I got a lot done. I'm really just chugging along to try to hit our new goals of the month. That's besides the point. It's time to chillax now that we're off the clock. Actually, oh my gosh, I have a really exciting little package to open up. Over the weekend, I actually went over to Lululemon to go search for some new workout sets. I go to about 3 to 4 workout classes a week and I feel like I'm wearing kind of the same exact sets to every single class. And so I've been wanting to expand my workout wardrobe a little bit, and I honestly never spend this much money on something like this, but I've been wanting some high quality pieces to genuinely just last me. And I feel like I've been in love with my first little Lulu set that I got last year. And so I decided to rip the band-aid off and purchase a few more. This definitely was a pretty penny, but you know what? I'm a full-time working girly, and so I might as well treat myself. So like I said, I went to the mall last weekend, tried on a few things. To be honest, I feel like they don't have as much in stores as they have online. And so I tried some stuff on, got my sizes, and ordered the pieces on the website. I'm so excited. Since it's the summertime, I feel like it's getting so hot where I live right now. And so I wanted some shorts sets, starting off with the first set here. I saw this color online and in person and I was like, you know what? I need that for the summer. A color like this goes really well with my complexion, especially with the tan. So I decided to pick up a set in their prettiest pool party color. It's like a really light blue. This is the top of the set right here. It's just a long line little sports bra with some strapping in the back. And then to go with that, I got the matching little Align shorts, the same exact color. I got the 4-inch shorts. Previously I had the 6-inch shorts like the other set that I have, but I tried on the 6-inch shorts in person and I don't know if they like changed up their style or whatever, but it looked a little bit grandma to me. And so the 4 inches is definitely the way to go. How freaking cute. And the other set that I picked out was actually in this gorgeous navy color. I love a navy. If I haven't expressed that enough, I just feel like it's such a staple, simple color, but still gives a little bit more than a black would. The sports bra that I got for this set was just a low cut V-neck one. I was between the A, B, and like C, D cup size for the tops, but I decided to go with a C and D just to be safe. And this one also has some padding in it, which is really nice. We're gonna try it on and hope it works. And then same as the other set, I got the matching Align shorts to go with in the 4-inch length. These are my sets. I'm genuinely so excited about these, and I feel like I don't really have any blue colored sets in my wardrobe. Well, I have one, but it's a legging set and I've had that for like years now. Let me go ahead and actually try these on and show you guys what they look like. Maybe let's try this one on. I might want to wear this one today. Okay, this is the first set on. How cute is this? Again, this color just gives off such summery vibes, and I feel like it looks amazing on my skin tone. And honestly, I feel like it would look amazing on any skin tone. Again, I love this sports bra because it is a longer line top, and so almost basically looks like a workout top, like a tank top. And then the shorts fit perfectly. I love this length so much. On the back, again, we have that strappy detailing, so I feel like it's just a really flattering set, and I can't wait to wear this to Pilates or Zumba or anything of that sort. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm so glad that I went with the C and D cup size on the top. I just feel like it looks so flattering up top, and the AB really would have been a lot smaller than this. Good choice on my part. And then again, shorts pretty much fit perfectly. I didn't know this before, but I got both of these pieces in a size 8. All the pieces in this haul are a size 8. Again, really flattering. On the back here has like a low scoop. So honestly, this little set is just flattering in all aspects, and I'm so excited about it. And I also love that it pretty much matches my nails that I have going on right now perfectly. I'm definitely going to keep it on my body to wear today because how could I not? Yay, I'm so happy about this. Definitely worth my penny, and gonna be wearing these to countless classes. But now that I know I'm gonna wear this today, I'm gonna take the tags off. I feel like it's controversial to just rip off the plastic, but this time it works. Okay, I need scissors. Cut off the tag. We're pretty much in our outfit of the day. I was waiting all day to change out of my pajamas to get into a cute new little set. I'm gonna head downstairs into the house. I'm a little hungry. I had breakfast this morning at like 10 a.m. Just had some pancakes, and so definitely want to get some lunch in my system system right now. And I think I also am gonna help my mom out with dinner so we can make sure that we leave on time for our Zumba class tonight. That being said, I actually need to reserve my spot for the Zumba class. I think tonight my mom said that she wants to go to a Zumba class, and then they actually have a new class that they're offering, well, new to us, on the schedule right after Zumba, which is like a body balance class, which I think is very much just like a low-key version of yoga, which honestly, I've been needing so badly. Yesterday, I went a little bit too hard at Pilates. Well, I don't know if I went too hard or the class was just a little difficult. I was having such bad Pilates shakes. My legs were like this, but I'm glad it was difficult because it worked my body out. My legs are feeling it. And so I think this body balance class is really gonna help stretch out those quads, stretch out those calves. Classes are reserved. Gonna be a fun little time with my mama. Oh my gosh, also, speaking of my nails, because I said my nails basically matched my set, which is what I was going for. I chipped my nail this morning. I literally just did these last night while watching the newest episode of Love Island. Speaking of, I feel like we're having a little catch-up sesh, especially because the video is going up this week. Feels very current enough to be able to talk about this. First of all, this Love Island season, personally, not my favorite. As a longtime Love Island watcher for the last few years, ever since like my sophomore year of college, I've been on Love Island UK like this. And so over the past year, I watched Love Island season 6, the USA version. And so I've been watching Love Island season 7, US version this year. And honestly, it was good at first, but the theatrics that these men are pulling and just like the zero chemistry that we kind of had going on this villa is not really doing it for me. And I feel like we've kind of lost the plot on the purpose of this show, just to find love. And I know obviously reality TV, people are gonna go on for clout and fame, whatever, but I feel like we've lost the real meaning here. Yesterday's episode, crazy. It was like the recoupling at Casa Amor, and I saw people like crying, sobbing over these dumpings of Nick and Alandria, which was sad, but because I'm not emotionally tied to these islanders as like I have been in past seasons, it was like fine. I was a little upset, but I was like, okay. I was especially upset because why is Austin still in this villa? Anyways, they were dumped. But then at the end of the episode, they're seen getting into a car together. And Alandria looks too happy for her to be dumped. So I think they're coming back. I don't know in what way. I guess by the time this video comes out, we might see what happens with all that. But there's no episode tonight. And so you guys have my full attention. I feel like my mind is not so Love Island right now at the moment, which I feel like it has been every other day. I feel like I wake up, think about Love Island, go to sleep, think about Love Island. So we're having a little brain break of that today. But all that to say, just wanted to give you a little catch up. I'm gonna head downstairs. I'm gonna eat a little something. Let's go and get some food in our system. We're downstairs now. I'm gonna make my little lunch snack bowl because I feel like we're gonna eat dinner soon anyways, but I just need something to hold me over till then. So of course, we're gonna make my usual breakfast, a little yogurt bowl, but I'm not gonna go too crazy with it since it's just like a little snack basically. But my mom just bought this one today, a little plain Greek yogurt. I love a little plain Greek yogurt because you can just flavor it with whatever you want. Usually I do like a peanut butter, but today we're gonna be using this little vanilla bean paste that my mom got recently. We're gonna add a little bit of yogurt, and we'll do half a banana, put that in there, and I'll cut it up once it's in there. We're gonna open up our vanilla bean paste and do like a tiny bit of this. Nothing crazy, because it's not even a ton of yogurt anyways. And then my secret ingredient, my favorite little protein granola here from Trader Joe's. It's not the cutest yogurt bowl that I've ever made, but she's gonna have to do right now. Also, look who's been looking at me this time. Chips! Chippy got a lot of his teeth removed. Our pups! He went into surgery yesterday to remove most of his teeth since they weren't doing super hot. They shaped his arms, put little IVs in. Poor little puppy. He was super drowsy yesterday, but he's looking a lot better today. He was out barking this morning, and so I feel like he's getting back to his normal self. We've actually also had to transition him to softer foods because he doesn't have most of his teeth anymore. He obviously can't chew up on that hard food anymore, and so yesterday I went to Petco and picked up a few different ones for him. He's actually eating some right now. But yeah, send your best wishes Chippa's way. He was struggling, but I know soon it's just gonna obviously get better for him. It's gonna help him in the long run. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, eat my little lunch, and then we'll get started on making some dinner. tarts. All done eating dinner. I'm feeling a little bloated. That's okay. We're gonna go work it off. But for dinner, I ended up having tuna, like I said I was gonna make. It was literally so good. I've been making the same Food Network recipe, I think, since, like, again, everything stems from my sophomore year of college, but I've been making it ever since then, that type of way. And I think it's like the first time I've ever made tuna for like my mom and brother to have, and they really liked it. So snaps for me. It was yummy. And I ended up putting it into these little like lettuce boats, which I've also never done before. And yes, the boats look a little janky, but it was really delicious. And I feel like it was a really good way to implement my greens when typically I would eat tuna salad with just like some tortilla chips or something. All wins tonight. I really enjoyed that dinner and I feel super, super full. But now it's time for me to get ready for Zumba. I already got dressed earlier, so I don't have to worry about my outfit or anything, but I do want to put my hair up, refresh myself, all the things. My hair is feeling like a little dirty right now. I washed her, I think, 2 days ago, but then I had Pilates yesterday and where was I sweating yesterday? And so she doesn't feel super, super clean. But since I know I'm going to be sweating a lot during today's class as well, I want to get her up and out of my face as much as possible. I feel like my hair has gotten so long. Anytime I get my hair cut, time just flies by so fast. And it has grown so long. Like this right here is like in a little mid-high ponytail and it's still reaching like the small of my back here at the bottom. It's crazy. And so yesterday when I was at Pilates, I just had it up in a scrunchie and a ponytail. And so it was hanging all the way to the floor from the reformer, like when I was laying down. I always get scared it's gonna get caught in the machine, but there's no other way to get my hair up and out of my face without ruining like how I styled my hair. Like I want to put her in a bun if she's straightened. It's up kind of messily, but I feel like that's gonna work anyways. And then I do want to refresh my scent a little bit. So we're gonna be using this Flor Mística scent. I love this so much. I think it's the perfect little summer scent. Gonna throw my promise ring back on, a little bit of lip balm. My favorite Ole Henriksen lip balm right here. I feel like anytime I wear this, I get compliments. So highly recommend going around and get this if you want to be complimented on your lip. I was at Marshall's last weekend and the cashier asked me what lip combo I use and I'm like, oh, it's just this. It already has like a little bit of a rosy tint to it. I don't know. I just feel like it brings out the natural color in your lips and gives it the extra little flush. And then brush out my eyebrows and we're pretty much all ready to go. I'm gonna grab my bag. I'm gonna grab my leftover aligning from the fridge. Today I was having some cotton candy and we're gonna head out to Zumba. Hi everyone, we're back in the car now. It's almost about to be 9 p.m. We stuck around for 2 classes, got here for our 6:30 class, and then after Zumba we took the body balance class. We're pooped, but it wasn't as hard as the core class that we took that long time ago. What were your thoughts on the second class?
Same. It is hard.
It was
Those
hard.
positions were hard.
It was like a mix of like yoga and there were some Pilates moves and then it was like, what is it, Tai Chi? So there was a mix of things. It was kind of just focused on like balancing your body in different positions. But it was cool. It was cool to try out. We did it and I'm proud of us.
We did.
Yes. And we're gonna sleep so well tonight.
We are.
We're gonna go head home, hop into the shower because we gotta get clean. And then I'll catch up with you guys then. Hi everyone, it's a few hours later, currently 10 p.m. I got home, took a shower, and now I'm feeling all clean and ready to hit the hay very, very soon. But oh my gosh, I meant to note this. After I took the first class, Zumba, one of the people in the class actually came up to me and told me that I was very entertaining to watch, which was so sweet. I feel like anytime I go to Zumba, I like to give it my all and go full out. And I feel like at this point, since I've been going for the last few months, I feel like I've kind of memorized or at least am super familiar with the choreography to most of the dances. And so I'm just like hitting, popping, locking. So it was super sweet. And then the instructor actually passed by and like agreed with her. And I was like, so kind. But yeah, I just love kind people. That's besides the point. I'm now in bed and I'm actually gonna be reading my book of the night. And because of that, I wanted to give you guys a little reading recap because I feel like I haven't really talked about what I've been reading lately. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I was actually reading Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I wanted to like it so badly, but I fear I have to DNF it at 66%. I think it just moved super fast for me, and I feel like that could be also attributed to the fact that it's a really short book, and so I feel like they have to move at a faster pace. But I don't know. I think also just like cowboy romances in general aren't super up my alley because I'm not really that big of a country girl. And so unfortunately, even though she was the sweetest person ever, I have to DNF. Who knows, maybe in the future I'll pick her back up because I have her in my Kindle library. Since I DNF'd this, I decided it was time to finally get into reading one of the books I've been anticipating the most this year, which is Rewind It Back by my girl, Liz Tom Ford. I cannot express to you guys enough how much I loved this book. I started it last week on Monday, finished it on Sunday, I believe. Read this so quickly, so cute. It's the last book in the Windy City series, which I'm so sad about, but genuinely so excited for the next series to come from her. She is genuinely probably my favorite author out there. I feel like I resonate so much with her writing. I feel like her writing always flows super well. And despite the books being a little chunky, I can fly through them so easily because the plots just develop amazingly. The characters are always to die for. I feel like there's never an unlikable character in these books. This one specifically was focused on one of our main guys that I feel like most of us readers have been looking forward to. This was Rio's book. He's on the hockey team in Chicago. And I feel like also it ended perfectly, like wrapping the series up. It started off with a hockey romance, ended off with a hockey romance. A book series made in heaven. We have our two main characters, Rio and Hallie, childhood besties turning into lovers, and then there's a situation that causes conflict and they don't speak to each other for 6 years until there is a coincidental meeting once again. Childhood romance, second chance romance, close proximity trope, best friend sister. So many amazing tropes, and I feel like none of them really feel cheesy either or redundant. I loved this so much and highly recommend. If you read this as a standalone or in the series, I recommend the whole entire series because I feel like all the books are to die for. I loved her so much and I'll cherish this book forever, especially because it is my little personalized book from when I met her. I can't wait for the next series. During a lot of the book, they actually hinted / called out kind of the main characters of the next series. The next series is going to take place here in Northern California, actually. I think like the teams are going to be based out of San Francisco, which is so close to home for me. Liz herself is a NorCal girly, and so I know she's gonna know all the lingo, all the places. It is just gonna feel like a series that resonates with me even more, which is crazy because I feel like this series itself resonates with me so much. So I cannot wait. Fortunately, but unfortunately, I need to move on to my next book. And to be honest, as I'm talking to you guys right now, I don't really know what book I want to pick out as my next one. I'm gonna take a little look here at the Kindle store for my recommended. I could do a book by Ali Hazelwood, but I could also read Emily Henry's newest book, Great Big Beautiful Life. Or I could do Chloe Walsh's new book from the Boys of Tommen series, which is also another one of my favorite series. I love it so much. Releasing 10. It's about Huey and Lizzie, I believe, which I don't know how to feel about them as a couple as of right now. I think we're gonna do it because despite these books being, again, ginormous, the Boys of Tommen series, each book is like 600 pages. At least the first 2 books were. Mama's is probably gonna speed through this as well. With that and my newest book purchased, I'm gonna go ahead, lay my head down, and we're gonna get to reading. Thank you all so much for watching this week's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for new videos. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.